Last story time, we dealt with what I call a big crybaby. If you want to see the crybaby, go watch the crybaby video. But this time we're dealing with something much more than a simple crybaby. We got murderers on the street, y'all. I don't know if they cold-blooded or not, but we about to find out. Also, if you're actually watching this, there was a notification of a download from the crybaby. You saw it, if you remember, if you saw the last video. But I downloaded the crybaby's picture, and the bar was still on the lower end of the screen. I apologize for that. I meant to click X a long time ago. Fox 9, this is a pretty short article, so when was this made? July 31st? There might be a follow-up to this, I don't know. This was last month. But, let's get straight into it. Alright, so the beginning of the article, first two paragraphs, don't talk about really nothing, really. This is like an update article, honestly. Just says, the police responded around 1 o'clock p.m. on 68th Avenue North near Veracruz Avenue. 68th Avenue, don't know. I might have been seen it before. That does not sound familiar to me. Veracruz, that does not sound familiar to me. I don't know where this is, where this took place. But officers discovered a woman who died. Oh, hold on. Okay, let me start that over. So I don't know where exactly this is, where it took place and whatnot. But when they responded, they just discovered a woman with a apparent gunshot wound. Okay, so this is pretty scary. Alright, they think it wasn't a random shooting, a random act. So here's what happened. They don't know what led up to the shooting. They just know somebody got shot. Okay, like I said, that might be a follow-up. Because guess what? They found a suspect. They got a suspect in St. Louis Park a couple hours later. He's being held. Well, he was being held. He might still be. You know how these court systems take. In Hennepin County Jail, awaiting charges. Don't say what charges. They don't say what charges he's facing. Just charges. Thanks, Fox. Now, here's something. This is what I said was scary. They found multiple firearms. He was in possession of multiple firearms. I want to know his name. I want to see what it looked like. Talking about multiple firearms. And he's in jail? Okay. The investigation is ongoing, but they don't know what's going on. They don't think it's a random act. That's what terrifies me. Is this a gang, sir? Officer? You let me know right now, officer. I'll get out this city right now, officer. But yeah, don't even say who the woman was that got shot. I'm assuming it's not a minor since it says woman and not child. I want to know who got shot. I want to know the suspect's name. Fox, who wrote this article? Fox 9 staff. Get out of here, Fox 9 staff. Fox, give me 100,000. I'll write for you instead of CBS. All right, 100,000. Oh, I mean 110,000. We gotta up it up. 110,000. I'll write for you instead of CBS. I would have the suspect in this article. Okay. The victim in this article, and the officer who responded to the thing, the setting, the whatever, the scene. I would have that officer in this article as well. This page would go down at least 5 scrolls. You would need at least 5 scrolls with me. This right here, this whole paragraph right here, this is like 100 words. This is the introduction. Yeah, Fox 9. You know what? Price is going up. Inflation. We gotta go 120. 120,000. I write for you instead of CBS. But let's get into the next one. Let's see what else we got. Oh yeah, we got more murderers. This one's kind of scary too. We got a man on the run. We got a man on the loose. A man wanted on murder charges caused a deadly crash that killed a girl in Brooklyn Center. Okay, see, girl. I'm assuming this is a child. This was July 19th this year. I'm assuming I know this is a child because they say girl. Alright, it's a minor. So we ain't gotta know. We ain't got another age. Wait a second, didn't we already cover this? Hakeem, yeah, we did cover this one. No, this is different. Cause this is a Chevy Equinox. The other guy, he had a minivan. It was a minivan, not an Equinox. Let's look at the car. Let's look at the murder weapon. Alleged, which is supposed to always say alleged. That way we don't get in trouble. Right, because you could race in this. We could probably win a race in this. Honestly, this looks pretty nice. Look at this interior. Look at that. Looks nice. But anyway, this was the car that the guy was driving. Let's get into it, so you know what's going on. So yeah, Hakeem Muhammad is charged with oh my goodness, huh? Hakeem Muhammad is charged with criminal vehicle homicide and fleeing a police officer for a deadly crash on Friday, sometime from July 19th, 2022. Okay, so yeah, I told you this was a scary one. So I'll read this whole paragraph for you. According to the complaint, Muhammad was wanted on a warrant for a deadly shooting in Minneapolis in April. On July 15th, Brooklyn Center police got a tip that he was in a parking lot near 57th Avenue. Oh my gosh, bro, they got a tip. I bet that guy who told feels so bad now because that little kid died. Like, that's why I wouldn't call anyone, honestly. This guy is not, I'm assuming this name, that's not a white name, okay? I will not call the police on non-white people, okay? Let's see if there's a picture. This might be the guy. That might be Muhammad. I don't know. I don't know. Google might be racist. Alright, look at all this. I got one guy to represent this guy. Oh, this guy is also. Oh yeah, this is who else? Yeah, Hakeem Muhammad. Nope, they're spelled different. Fox 9 spelled his name different. This is a different Hakeem. Google is racist. We're looking for a Hakeem, not a Hakim. So Google, get on top of that. This recording is gonna end, so I'm gonna stop it and we're gonna do another one. Alright, part 2 of this same StoryTime video recording. But yeah, I would feel bad, because that's a butterfly effect. If he didn't call, then he wouldn't have gotten into it with the police and he wouldn't have crashed and the girl would have still been alive. I see an article that looks very interesting to me, and I don't really like clicking on different things because I feel like these are, no, that's the wrong thing. But I feel like these are scams. But yeah, this one looks really interesting. Hold on. I want to see. Oh my gosh, look at this. This is a real article. We might read this one. Okay, let's stay on focus. I see a whole lot of things, man. I just want to grab them, you know. See, look, there's a shooting. There was a shooting in Minneapolis. Wait, what? What is this? FBI, 84 minors, 141 adults rescued in national traffic. We gotta read this one too. We gotta get to that one too. These articles right here, though, we're gonna get to that separate. That's gonna be separate from any of these. So we got this StoryTime video. Wait, this better not be the same thing. But yeah, did I read the whole article? I don't even remember. But I'll just finish. Brooklyn Center police got a tip that he was in a parking lot near 57th Avenue North and Logan Avenue North in Brooklyn Center. When they arrived, Brooklyn Center officers say they pulled their squad up behind a gray Chevy Equinox with Muhammad in the front seat. According to the charges, the officers got out of their squad car. Oh, car's not in the article. That should be. The officers got out of their squad and approached Muhammad's vehicle with guns drawn. So there's no name for this one. Fox 9 staff, get Grammarly at least, because there's supposed to be a car right there, or a vehicle. It's supposed to be something. Got out of their squad? Are they solos now? What do you mean? Okay, that's the first part. Second part is they approached it with guns drawn. Okay. Given this situation, I'm not going to push back against that, because look here. He got a warrant out for a deadly shooting in Minneapolis from April. Dude, there was another guy from the last story time. You remember? He also had a warrant from a shooting in April in Minneapolis. That's crazy. What's up with what happened to April? Do I need to look at April's numbers? What's going on? However, they say Muhammad put the vehicle in gear and took off. Okay, so the way I was picturing this in my head was that they surrounded his car, so like he's at a park, right? He's in a parking lot. So it said they surrounded it, right? Oh no, they were foot soldiers surrounding his car. They didn't put the actual, things that could stop a car in front of the car, apparently. And then to say Muhammad put the car in gear. Um, is this a manual? Is it a stick? 'Cause I don't understand when it says gear. Reverse gear, forward gear. Like what we talking? So I'm thinking he can drive forward. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's just police people just surrounding his car now, and the police squad cars are just somewhere in the parking lot, just not surrounding his car for whatever reason. Probably because they think they got guns, and that's just gonna solve the problem instantly. Wait a second, there's a video this whole time. Let's play that video. Fair use, fair use. 2 minutes, fair use. Just that was a pretty long clip. I might get a copyright strike for that. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it says they just put it in gear and took off. So I'm assuming it's, most cars are automatics. It's an Equinox. I know that's an automatic. So yeah, either no. I think these cops were kind of incompetent. I think they should have surrounded his entire car. You know how like in Need for Speed, like the original Need for Speed back on PlayStation 2, Most Wanted, when the police would box you in, like when your heat got high enough, they would send out the good cars like the Corvettes or whatever, and then they would box you in. Like they would have a car in front of you and the back of you and both on your side so that you could not move. That's what I thought these guys did, since that's like basic standard stuff. But apparently they just pulled up and then got out the car, got out of their cars, drew their guns, and they thought that was gonna be it. Like he was just gonna get out the car. You stupid idiot. Obviously he's gonna run. You gotta box his car in so that he can't leave. He's in the car. He's not on a bench. He's in the car. I think that car that flipped over and the girl, I think the cops killed this girl now. I think the cops killed the 6-year-old. Not not Muhammad, and not the guy that tipped off the cops. I think the cops did it because of their negligence. I want to see. Well, they don't have it, and I want to see the parking lot. Because if they didn't, shut up, Fox. If they didn't surround his car completely, I think it's on them. Because they gave him a window to escape. They literally let him drive off. They literally let him drive off. Because if they came to me and it was like, in this situation, they came to me and I'm the chief, I'm asking, well, why you let him drive off? Why'd you let him drive off? Why'd you let it get to the point where he's on I-94 and going 94 miles an hour? What's going on? And they're like, oh, well, we got out the car and we drew our guns, but he just drove off. Why? What? No, you're supposed to box the car. You're supposed to box the car and then get out your car. But whatever. I think the cops killed the girl. I'm putting this on the cops. Alright, it's their fault. Alright, so we got like at least one more story. Oh, okay, so to summarize this one. Hakeem Muhammad was wanted on a warrant for a deadly shooting in Minneapolis, April of 2022. Oh, dang it, someone's calling me. Hold on. Alright, let's get back into it. So to summarize this article, Hakeem Muhammad was wanted on a warrant for a deadly shooting in Minneapolis in April 2022. On July 15th, he got a tip from the police that he was in a parking lot in which he ran in his car. He drove off in his car, which led to a chase going down I-94 with speeds almost reaching 100 miles an hour before crashing at 53rd Avenue North in Humboldt. The crash left 5 people hurt and a 6-year-old girl dead. Now that's the story, that's the summarized story for this. You already heard my personal opinion. You already know why I think what I think. Okay. Let's get into this next one. No, we can't do that one, can't do that one. I'm gonna do this one.